Oh, wow. I didn't want to turn it this way. Can y'all see me? Don't look in the background. My little, what do you call it, futon that I had for 3 years is tore up. Don't look back there. It's terrible. Look at it. It's just the cushion is dead on it. Let me see if anybody up at 2 a.m. Oh, somebody up at 2 a.m. Two people up at 2 a.m. Well, check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and roll with it. That's more than enough. Two people, more than enough. So I've been researching the moon. Three people, wow. I've been researching the moon, and all my research indicate that the moon is nothing tangible. What I mean by tangible is, don't you know how you can touch something? You can grab something. You can embrace something. The moon is nothing like that. What's up? Talk. Am I back? Okay, I'm back. Anyways, like I was saying, the moon is not nothing you can touch, feel. Touch and feel with your touching senses, but it is something you can feel with the other senses. Uh, you know, just like I say, my research, man, is it come to and it helped me better understand the Most High. And this is what I learned as I get older. When you're young, you just don't care about stuff. Again, my rails, my food time is toe up. That's me trying to maneuver it, hit the wall, whatever. But yeah, it's toe up. So if you see the rails, it's because my cushion is dead. So, but anyways, me researching the moon, I mean, years, years of researching the moon, really trying to understand it. Because I think that what this community lack is scientists. Scientists who are doing experiments and doing things that give things explanation. We like that. We like that in Israel. And it's the most dumbest, ridiculous thing. Nobody ever talk about science. We're talking about these scholars and elders. Scholars and elders. Scholars and elders. You can't build a nation on scholars and elders. It just can't. You need scientists to progress the nation. Because scientists are going to be the ones who do the dirty work and get things done. You need people who can break down plants and find out what plants are good for you, for healing, for eating, for growing. Good gardens. You need to understand all that stuff. So we need scientists. Scientists is the main thing we need in Israel, and we have not talked about scientists. Not even 0.1%. So I would like y'all to share this video. I am. I mean, please don't laugh at me. Please, if you laugh at me, it's fine, because I do consider myself a comedian also. So you can laugh at me. But please don't, because I'm serious right now. I'm considering myself a scientist because we have none. So I am a scientist in this community, and either I can be a scientist in this community or I can't be in a community at all. And that's ridiculous because not only am I in the community, I'm a part of the brothers and sisters in this community. A lot of the brothers and sisters know me for 7 years. 7 years, man. That's not no friendship. That's family. So, I mean, I ain't going to get onto sentimentals. That's for another video. We ain't going to deal with sentimentals. We going to deal with science. Science. Now, this is what I'm going to do. I ain't going to tell you what I'm doing. I'm just going to do it. But I'm going to talk now on the understanding that I got from the moon. I'm going to start from the beginning one more time because people keep coming in. The moon is not nothing you can go and touch, so to speak. You can't really, your senses really are really not affected if you thinking of tangibly embracing the moon. I hope that makes sense. But this is the understanding I got from the moon. The moon plays a significant part in our growth, and in not just human growth, plant growth, animal growth. And what I've researched is the moon is the opposite of the sun. Yeah, yeah. Shut up. I'm a scientist, so shut up. Listen. The moon actually cools down everything. You don't believe me? Okay. I'm a scientist. Listen to me. The moon cools down the things after the sun then heated up everything. So at night, if you're trying to get cool, the best thing to do is go stand in the moonlight. You say I'm lying. Then you call him the most high liar. Huh? Who bold enough to do that? Now, I ain't going by my own. I'm saying this is fact. I can prove it. The moon is the opposite of the sun. The moon is giving off a cooler light than the night itself. Think about that. The moon is doing the opposite of the sun. And I said to myself, once I understood this, I said, yo, so in the daytime, the sun gives everything all the nutrients it needs to grow, and during the day it grows, it gets stronger, and at night the moon cools it down so it works like a car. It works like a machine. This earth, it works like a machine. The sun gives the things it needs to progress during the day, and the moon calms it down after all that progression it took during the day. It gives it a calming effect, actually a cooling effect. Research it. I'm a scientist. Listen to me. What they call it? Bill Nye the Science Guy? I don't want to be corny, but John Boy the Science Guy kind of got a ring to it. John Boy the Science? Yeah. We're going to roll with that one. Don't look at me. I got hair all on my beard. But the moon, I'm talking about the moon. It does the opposite of the sun. So the moon is something so amazing, so important in our day-to-day life. And we always look at the moon to, contribute holy days to, which is fine. I mean, we do that. We need to contribute signs of the times, which is very important also. But we also need to know the scientific fact of the moon, that you cannot go sit on it. You cannot touch it. You cannot do any of these things to it. And the reason why I'm saying this because if you cannot do none of these things to it, when people tell you that they are doing these things to it, we shouldn't believe them. The moon is not nothing you can go sit on. The moon is nothing you can go put a flag on. The moon is working in this machine, this earthly machine, to bring us something after the sun and filled us up so much with life. The moon said, all right, now it's time to calm down. Let me calm everything down. You know, plants go to sleep at night. That moonlight let them know. Once that moonlight hit them with that coolant, they going to sleep. They can't live in that moonlight. That moonlight will drain them. So they say, you know what? Instead of being drained to death, let me just rest. Let me just shut down and go to sleep. When do people usually go to sleep? Night. Why? Because it's dark? No. Because that moon, it will drain you. People who usually out at night all the time, they seem ghouly and ghostly. Think about it. Y'all from the hood. Crackheads be out at night, man. You see them at night, you like, man, is you a monster? They don't seem right. And the moon is not nothing to go contrary of life. It's doing its job. So if you trying to go against the system that the Most High put up there, you gonna be a ghoul. And I built my life off of being in the dark. I love the dark. I love the night. This time is prime time for me. Prime time for me. But me understanding the moon, no, I need to change my cycle. I need to change how I operate. And I've been trying. You know, it's tough because I've been doing it. What? I'm 31 now. I've been doing it for let's say because I was a baby, I wouldn't know. So we'd go 21 years. I give it till I was 10 years old. I've always been up at night. But the moon is to do the opposite effect of the sun. It's not to kill you. It's to give you that calming effect. Night lights, dim lights. When you go out, say if you go out on the town at night, it's getting night. Dim lights always give you that calming effect. That's what the moon is, a calming effect. It has calming nature to it, and it actually affects your body and the earth. It's actually bringing out cool temperatures. Cool temperatures. What we do at nighttime? We put the fan in the window so we can get cool, so we can go to sleep. That's what the moon is, a big fan, spiritually and physically, yeah, too. But you know, for other people, spiritually. Uh, I'm a scientist, and I will bring undeniable proof that the sun and the moon play an amazing part. That's why cultures reverence the sun as something so magnificent because it is. It's not because it ain't. It's because it is. But they rather look at that as the God and not the person, not no, I won't say person, but not the entity that put the sun and the moon in perfect coordination and have them going on this amazing cycle for forever. They can't look beyond that because this thing is so amazing, which it is. The sun is amazing. The moon is amazing. The stars are unbelievable. But they couldn't see above that. And what I learned is in our community, we do kind of the opposite. We nullify the sun and the moon and the stars, while other cultures magnify the sun and the moon and the stars. And we just go straight to the Most High and not appreciate His creation, which is also damning ourselves. Let me tell you how it's damning ourselves. I'm gonna ask y'all again. When you ever heard a scientist claim to be a scientist in Israel? You ain't gonna hear him. I'm one. I may be the first one. We ain't gonna take no pride in that. But I may be the first one. But I take that title. Yeah, Ak John Boy. I'm not only in the booth. I'm in the books. I'm in the stars. John Boy the scientist, man. Uh the moon, again, I'm gonna give y'all this one more time. The moon actually is colder than the normal night. The moonlight. You stand in the moonlight, you're getting in a cooler temperature than you would being in the shade at night. And that blew my mind. You can use things to prove it. Use temperature readings to prove it. I promise you. Temperature reader, what is it, like $60? Go get one and go put it in the moonlight, and then put it in the shade at night and see which one is cooler. The moonlight gonna prove that it's bringing a cooler light. Now, why would it do that? It does that because the sun brings a hotter light during the day. It's a machine. We living in a machine. And to say that somebody went and sat on this machine and put a flag on it, disrespecting the Most High. And I won't allow it. It's undeniable blasphemy to say in your doctrine that an eagle sat on the moon. I don't care what you think. What you think or what you think you're reading. It ain't there. Can't nobody touch the moon. The moon is a perfect thing created by the Most High. So basically you saying somebody can touch the Most High. Because they touching His creation that's made for all creation to thrive. So if they can touch the moon, they can destroy the moon. Think about that. So who greater? Who that? Jacob? Hogwash, man. Hogwash. They ridiculous, man. And like I say, y'all spread the word too, man. John Boy the scientist. I'm gonna do the scientifical. I'm gonna do the scientific. Scientifical is not a word, but since I'm a scientist, I can claim that scientifical. Scientifical. No, I ain't gonna say that again. That sounds ridiculous. Scientific things will be done in this community, and I promise, if nobody do it, I will, and I'm gonna show it. I got another page up, man. John Boy Music. Y'all go to that one. Subscribe to that one to make sure that if they kill this channel, that that I have just another outlet. Social media is a big part of what I am able to do. So please, I got an Instagram, I got a Twitter. Y'all can go follow all that John Boy. Just type in John Boy. I'm everywhere. Follow me everywhere, man. I am on this wave, this new wave, which I've been on for years, but it's kind of hard to explain. So just what I said to myself. You ain't gotta explain nothing. Go do it. Maybe the Most High told me that. I don't know. He just said go do it. So, John Boy the Scientist, man. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna bring y'all the facts, but I'm not just gonna talk to you. I'm gonna force you to go do it first. Go do it. Even if you probably won't do it. But go do it. The moon plays a great part in our everything. Everything on the earth needs the moon. Everything on the earth needs the sun. How can we claim that somebody can do something or touch this thing that's untouchable? It makes no sense. Spread the word. Yeah, John Boy the Scientist, man. I'm about to bring it. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise. The music been slowing down, so I gotta go to my next level of progression. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a scientist. I don't need to think. I just need to do and then think. John Boy the Scientist signing out.